Welcome to another video of me and you outside. What I'm going to do today is I am going to show you the importance of maybe having a trot line like this right here. See that trot line? It's a prefab trot line from Walmart. If I was you, I would grab one of these and just put it on the shelf in your garage, in your house, in the barn, wherever. Leave it in the package. Don't mess with it, even if you're not a trot liner. I'll tell you why. This is a great apocalyptic item right here. If things in this world go south, you can take one of these and you can go catch a lot of fish. Now everybody else be doing the same thing, but you'll be a step ahead if all they're using is rod and reels and you're using a trot line with like 30 hooks on it. So you'll be able to stay ahead. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this out of the package. I'm gonna show you all the parts of it, and we're gonna put it together. We're gonna go set it. We're gonna bait it. I'm gonna show you how it works. It's not made for catching great big catfish, but it's made for catching catfish. And I'll just tell you again, if things go south in this old world and you had one of these on hand, you may be a step ahead of everybody else, because everybody else will go out and try to buy one of these and you'll already have one and they'll run out real quick. So I would get one, just leave it stored somewhere. I'm gonna show you how to set it, keep the knowledge that you learned today on this in your head in case you have to pull one of these out and ever set it. I hope you don't have to for those reasons. I hope you go set one because you want to and you're just hungry for catfish. So stay with me. I'll be right back. I'll get this opened up. I'll show you all the parts of it and show you how it works. All right, I got all this unpackaged. I want you to look at it here and see what it is. You got 25 stainless steel 4/0 hooks right here. These are actually really good hooks. But as I've told you before, with these smaller hooks like this, I'm not big on them when it comes to a big flathead catfish. You're probably going to straighten those out, and you're going to go check your trot line. You're just going to have a straightened out hook, and you're never going to know what's on there or what was on there. I have done it many a time. Now you have these clips right here, and I'll show you how to do these on the river. It's pretty simple, actually. I actually have the main line right here. This main line that comes with this trot line, which is wrapped around this piece of styrofoam right here. There's 150 feet of this, which is plenty to go across any standard river around here. If you do it in the lake, you just put it between two trees. But around here, we'd put it on a river, 150 feet. That's plenty to stretch across, okay? And these clips go on here between these two blue beads that you see here. I'm gonna undo this to a set of them real quick. Give you plenty of line here before you ever get to a couple of the beads. Plenty of line, okay? This trot line wrapped around this piece of styrofoam. Now when I get all this put together, I will wrap it back around this styrofoam. All right, finally made it to 2 beads. See them 2 beads? This clip is going to, when I get this trot line stretched across the river, I'm gonna stretch this trot line without any hooks on it, okay? I'm gonna stretch it just like this. And it's just gonna be across the river. It's gonna have a couple of weights on it. It's not gonna have any hooks hanging on it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, these drop lines that come with it. There's a couple of them of different lengths, but they're plenty long enough. And I'm gonna make just a loop in it, is what I do. I just like to do a simple loop for this kind of a trot line with these kind of hooks. Jackson. All right. I just use this, put a simple loop in here. And I'm gonna make a loop. I'm gonna put this hook on this loop. Just like that. About that long right there. All right. Take my little 4/0 hook. Put it in through there like that, pull it through. I pull it through there and then come back through the hook, over the hook itself. Cinch her down real good and tight, and boom. Now I've got that. Then when I'll take the other end, and don't be fast forwarding. You people fast forwarders out there, lots of you. I know, see my analytics. I know what you guys are doing. You fast forward through this stuff. It's ridiculous. Don't be doing that. All right. Then I take my loop on the other end. I got my hook on this end. See that? There's my hook. This end right here has just got a loop. Okay, it's just got a loop on there. I'm going to take this loop and I'm going to send it through this swivel. These come with a swivel. These are clips. Again, this clips on the main line. I'll show you how to do that. It's pretty simple. And this is your swivel right here. So I'm gonna put the swivel, my line right through the swivel, all the way through. I'm gonna bring that clip up through this hole here, through this loop, just like so. Cinch her down good and tight. Again, these trot lines aren't made for big flatheads. Now you can get lucky and catch one if he gets hooked right. If he gets hooked up under the chin, deep into his chin, you can land a pretty big fish with smaller hooks and all. But this swivel and this here clip right here, they're not made to hold big fish. So you're not going to catch a big fish probably, and he's going to be on there the next morning. Not likely. Again, there are exceptions. You can get lucky and catch them. Then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to do this on the river. I'll show you when we get on the river here in just a little bit. I'm going to take this clip, and you see that little hook right there? I'm squeezing this down. You can see that hook right there. All I'm going to do is I'm going to hook it on the line, release it. Boom. It's stuck inside there. It's going to hang right between these two beads, just like that. And there, my friends, is how this trot line works. I got my main line, my drop line hanging with a hook on it. This comes with 25 hooks, so I'll go ahead and just set the 25 just like it comes with it. I'm doing everything pretty much like it comes with this trot line. And we're going to see how these old, excuse me, these Walmart hooks, Walmart trot line works. And I can guarantee you, assure you, we're probably going to catch some channel cat, okay? And stay right there. Watch, we're going to be right back in a flash. All right, we got all the hooks connected. The swivels are connected to the clips. And we will connect the clip to the trot line down the river. And what I did is I just hung these lines on a split stick like that. I just did it like that right there. And I tied that stick down so that it squeezes that and it's split together so these hooks don't come off of there. Then when I get down the river, I'll just take them off one at a time. And they're not going to tangle up because I don't have any more lines on there. There's all your clips on there with a little swivel right there. Everything's connected up. There's my main line. I'll stretch the main line across the river, and then I'll put the hooks on there and the bait and go run them in the morning. We'll see what we have, but I'll see you at this point at the river. All right, I'm unrolling this line. I got tied right over there to the bank. And as you can see, my little blue beads coming up here, they're spread apart about every 48 inches, which is plenty. Keep going. And I'm just unrolling this like this. I don't want it to come off like that because it'll be twisted. So I'm just doing it like this. Alright, I'm putting these hooks on this line here, and all I'm doing, of course I'm having Jackson there hand them to me off of that stick. You can see here, I'm just pushing this with that clip, comes out of that, and it sits in there just like that. That's it, and it won't slide. It's holding it pretty tight anyways, but it's not going to slide because of them beads. And it just hangs there like that. We'll put bait on here in a little bit. It's a little early to bait up right now. If we bait up this early, all the bait would be gone by the time it got dark. I'm not big on these kind of trot lines, but in a pinch, they will definitely work. All right, I'm gonna bait this line up here. This Walmart Pre-fab trot line. I'm putting on there, this is a big old piece of a shiner right here. I'm gonna put it on there and see what happens. They like those. Old dead minnow. All right, we're here running those trot lines. Brought my son with me today. He's a professional trot line runner. Well, at least he thinks he is. But anyways, we're going to we're going to see how this Walmart trot line did this morning. I think it might have done something. I don't know. Had some good bait on there, didn't I? So we'll see what happens here. So he's going to run this line here, and I'm going to just video him. We won't break out the net unless we get a big one. And this line, more than likely, ain't got a big one. You got something out there?
Yeah, turtle.
Another fish. Are you kidding me on this Walmart trot line? Whoa. That's a good one too. Sean, that's pretty good. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 7. We turned one loose. That's pretty good on that trot line right there. Well, Walmart trot line. They seem to work pretty good, I guess. Well, we got another little line to run. We'll turn this camera on if we have any big fish. So if we come back, you'll see. But in the meantime, we'll make another video for you to watch. So stay with us.